Okay, I don't remember, so I remember hungry are we, but that's pretty much it. I asked. He blushed and nodded. I walked into the kitchen with Jack close behind. I started the stove and Jack hopped onto the counter. He was swinging his legs back and forth, watching me with a smile. I pulled out the chicken and began to cut it. I finished cutting it and put it in the frying pan. I put on some seasonings and let it cook. I felt a tug on my shirt and saw Jack tugging on it. I giggled. "What are you doing?" I asked him. "Come watch TV with me," he said, smiling. I chuckled and walked into the living room with him. I sat on the couch. Jack sat on my lap. I smiled, feeling how warm he was. My phone started ringing, and Jack got off my lap. I walked into the other room, answering an unknown number. "Hello?" I said on the phone. "Hello, is this Mark Fishbach?" a female voice asks. "Yes, it is," I answer. "And you're in charge of Sheen McLaughlin, right?" She asks. "Yes," I said. "Well, I'm afraid I have some bad news. Miss McLaughlin, she says I start to worry what happened." I asked. "Miss McLaughlin, she's dead." Oh my God, no! No, fire makes me cry, and I don't know if this is gonna be one of them, but this is sad. It's not that sad. I almost dropped my phone. What? I asked. "Miss McLaughlin was found in a hotel room. Her throat was slit. We're trying to find the one who did it." "I'm terribly sorry," the woman said. "Thank you for telling me," I said, hanging up. "Oh God, how do I tell him? He'll be heartbroken." I took a deep breath and went into the living room. "Hi, Marky," Jack said happily. "Hi, Jackie," I said, putting on a fake smile. I sat down, and he sat on my back on my lap. I held him close, and he cuddled up to my Jack, "I need to tell you something." I said. He looked up and I frowned. "What's wrong?" he asks. I take a deep breath. "Your mother, she's gone." Jack looks shocked. What do you mean?" he asked, stuttering a lot. "Your mother has passed," I said. Jack begins to shake his head. "No." Tears go down his face. No, she can't be dead," Jack says, sobbing. I hug him in the chest and rub his back. Hold on, guys. I gotta close my door because my mom's sleeping. Jack says, sobbing. I hug him in the chest. I hug him to my chest and rub his back. He sobs loudly into my chest, holding onto me for dear life. I kiss his forehead. Soon I hear Jack gently snores. I sigh and carry him into bed. I lay down and put him onto the bed next to him. I hold him up to my chest and rub his back. Time skip. I was in the kitchen making Jack something. I knew he likes sweets, so I was baking cookies. I pulled out the tray. Suddenly I hear a loud sobbing coming from far away. I ran upstairs. Jack's room. I saw him crying into his hands. "Jack?" I asked. He looks at me, cry more, running up to me, hugging me.
Why you close the door?
I'm reading something.
They could swallow prey more than half their size. Their eyes have
I miss her. Jack said. I think I just skipped something, but I don't do lines correctly. I nodded and rubbed my head and kissed his cheek. He stopped crying and sniffled. I pulled away and wiped his tears. He began to cry again. "Please don't leave me," he begged. "You're all I have left," he says, laying his head on my chest. I hugged him to my chest. "I won't leave you, Jackie," I said, holding him close. I'm going to protect Jack if it's the last thing I do." I love it! Mark. After hugging me for a while, I carried Jack into the living room. He was shaking very badly. I grabbed a blanket and laid him down on the couch. I put a blanket over him. He wipes some tears and sniffles. I kiss his forehead. "Don't cry, baby boy," I said. He puts out his arm and I hug him close and sit down on the couch with him on my lap. I rub his back gently as he cries. He soon stops crying and looks at me. My brown eyes lock with his blue ones. We just sit there, lost in each other's eyes. I slowly lean forward. Jack does the same. Before I know it, our lips touch together. We passionately kiss. We kiss passionately, our lips moving perfect sync. Okay, I don't want to do this. No, but I'm gonna have to. Okay, I pull away and kiss his neck. Mark, he moans. I stop and pull away. We can't do this. I say. Jack looks sad and looks down. Jack, you're mooring. I don't want to pressure you with this. I say. He looks up to me and kisses me again. I hesitate at first, but kiss back. Jack pulls away and hugs me. I know we don't know each other that well, but I feel like I've known you forever. I want your warmth. I need your warmth, Jack says. I smile and kiss his neck. He moans and bites his lip. I've wanting to do this since the day we met. I don't care our age difference. I button my flannel. He's wearing and kiss his chest. I make my way down to his nipple and slowly lick at it, twirling my tongue around it. He moans loudly and pulls my red hair. Your approval, I say, unbuttoning his pants. Peel off my shirt and take off Jack's pants. I take off my pants, leaving us both in our boxers. I kiss Jack, lifting him up. He kisses back and wraps his leg around my torso. We making it into his bedroom and are laying him down. I stand on the foot of his bed. Jack calls me and kisses my stomach. I smirk. As he goes lower, he stares at my bungle. I don't know what's happening. I pull down Mark's boxers and his large cock springs free. His dick is long I breathe a ticket in my mouth. Mark moans and tugs on my hair. I move back and forth. I massage Mark's balls and Mark's sweating, moaning loudly. I can't tell he's close, or I quickly pull away and make a dominant growl. Leave his throat. He pins me to the bed. My hands, he looks at my eyes. Bad kitten, he says, before crashing his lip into mine. I pull away Jack's boxers down his leg. He erection springs me free. He's pretty decent size. I kiss Jack's chest, beg for me, I say in a deep voice. Please, Daddy, he says. Please what? I ask, smirking. Oh! Please lift me, Daddy. I want your huge cock, he moans. I kiss him, flip over, said, and I do a good butt. I stroke myself, staring keenly. I give him a little nug, and Jack moans. I lift his hips up and move close to my face. I lick his tight hole as beautiful lips slips out of my mouth. After a while of licking and kissing his hole, I line up my cock with Jack's asshole. Are you ready, baby boy? He asks. Yes, please, hurry. He's rubbing his erection, so eager. I like that. I don't want to do this. I'm not reading that anymore. My eyes wide and says, this is Jack's father. Oh, I say, moving aside so he can come in. Where's Sean? He asks, me looking around. He's in bed. I'll go get him. I say, going upstairs. Jack is fast asleep, hugging my pillow. I smile and walk over to him, lightly shaking him awake. His eyes flutter open and looks at me. Hi, Marky, he says, yawning. Hi, Jackie. I lift him up so he can sit up. What time is it? He asked, rubbing his eyes. 3 in the morning, I said. Why did you wake me up, you silly? He says, giggling. At least in the weekend, he doesn't have to go up for school. Someone's here to see you, I say. Jack raises an eyebrow. Who? Yes, you'll see. I say, chuckling. He rolls his eyes playfully and gets dressed. We walk down the stairs. I see Jack's dad looking at the front door. Who is that? Jack whispers to me. Here he is. The man turns around and Jack's smiling at. I look at Jack and he looks horrified. Jackie, I ask, getting him from the front of him, blocking the dad's view. What's wrong? I ask. I don't know what's going on at all. I look behind Mark and my dad gives me an angry look. I shake lightly. I'm just shocked to see him. I lie. Mark smiles and ruffles my hair. You're not going to leave, are you? I ask, gripping Mark's hand. Of course not, Angel. He strokes my cheek. I sigh with relief and hug him, resting my hand resting my head on his shoulder. I looked up to see my dad pissed. I hold on to Mark tighter. My dad's pissed. He looks into a smirk. How about we celebrate my return? He asks. Mark smiles and stands. Why don't you go get a cake? My dad asks. Mark smiles and nods, walking towards the door. Can I come with you? I asked, running up to him. You stay with your dad, Jack. I promise I'll be back soon. He's smiling. He closes the door and I begin to shake. I turn around and see my dad walking towards me, smirking. This shit smells like a sex tape. My dad grabs my arm and throws me on the floor. I whimper and try to crawl, but he kicks me in the stomach. I yelp. You useless little... Oh, no. He yells and he kicks me over again and again. I cover my face and sob loudly. He grabs my hand and throws me on the couch. I try to get up, but he sits on my back. I groan to try to get up. He's too heavy. I look back and I see he's lighting a cigarette. Remember this, he asks, lifting my sleeve, remembering fading burn scars. He laughs as I begin to scream. He pushes the cigarette on my arm, and I scream in pain. I get chocolate cake, begin to drive home. I pull into the driveway, Jack unlocking it. I open to see Dad smoking. Jackie, are you okay? I ask, walking over him. He looks up at me and nods, but I don't believe him. I was about to push the subject when Dad cut it. Let's get eaten, huh, Sean? He asks. Jack nods and follows his dad into the kitchen. I help John with the dishes. That's Jack's dad's name. We finish, and I hear Jack yawn. I smile over him and walk, picking him up. He smiles and rests his head on my shoulder. Good night, John, I say, carrying Jack to our room. Once we're in, I lock the door and set Jack down. What happened while it was gone? He shakes his head. What do you mean? He asks me, a fake smiling. I know you're lying, I say sternly. I can't tell you. He mumbles, looking down. Jack, tell me, so help me, or I will never come back. I say more loudly. Jack's eyes widen as he latches onto me. No, I'm sorry. Please don't leave. He begs, crying into my shoulder. I hold him close and rub his back. Shh, I whisper. Jack, what happened? He lifts his sleeve. There were several burn scars, some fading, some fresh. What the fuck? I asked, my anger rising, lifted up his shirt and showed me some fresh bruises and stomachs inside. I grit my teeth. He did this, didn't he? I asked. Jack nods and begins to cry. I comfort him by standing up, walking towards the door. Wait, Mark! I hear Jack yell. Please, not tonight. No more violence. He says, sobbing into his hands. I run over and hug him. I hold him close tonight. I apologize over and over again for letting that horrible man into our house. That old man is going to wish he was never born. Oh! I just saw in the comments, beat the shit out of him, Mark. I love that.
By shutting down its organs one by one, it can cope without oxygen 60 times longer than a human. And if necessary, the epaulette can switch to survival strategy number 2.
Okay, I was just reading it in my head, so I'm sorry. The next morning, I stand over the stove and make breakfast. I'm cooking bacon and eggs. I look over to see John walking and stretching. He says good morning to Jack and pats his back. I grit my teeth and pull out the 2 full plates. While they're eating, I walk behind John. Hey, John, I say right when he turns and I throw a hot grease at his face. He screams in pain and grabs his arm, walking into the door. I throw him out, and right before I close the door, I kick him hard in the stomach. He groans at his stomach. Come on! Come anywhere near Jack again, and they won't find your body, I said coldly. Then he slammed the door. That's so corny! Well, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.